there, thanks for joining me. My name's Teebor. We're carrying on our look at the Overwatch defense characters, and this episode we're going to look at Junkrat. Junkrat is one of my favourite characters. He comes up with some weird little one-liners and has this crazy little giggle, which I think is hilarious. So, what is Junkrat? Well, Junkrat is basically a grenadier, I suppose, of sorts. Mines, explosions, traps, and effectively range grenades. Let's just pop up his abilities. So, frag launcher. That is the primary weapon for Junkrat. Let's pop it away over here. Simple as that, really. Nothing more complicated. Pop a few in there for this guy. Oh, he got away nice and clean, wasn't he? Lucky. Passive ability on Junkrat: if you die, you drop a small cluster of bombs in your immediate area. Somebody that's stupid enough to be standing in that area when they get hit by them will probably die. Normally that's me, because I usually forget that Junkrat drops those. We have a... Next up we have a steel trap. There we go, that's a steel trap in action. Simply put, the steel trap is, once it's put down and is on the ground, enemy unit that moves across it, and let's go up here and see this guy just as an example. So pop that down now, and we would be over here doing something or other, and we'd wait for the enemy to fall in. He falls in. You get a little message saying that the trap has been triggered. So you can then turn around and deal with whoever it was that was trying to creep up behind you. Additionally, we also have a concussion mine. Now, when you drop it, you can just wait and then detonate it. Let's see if he... Nope, he didn't make his way back up. So you can drop it. You can drop the bomb, the concussion mine, sorry, and you can detonate it any time you like. So you can, if you wanted to, pop down the trap, pop down the mine with it, sit and wait. Kaboom! Dead bitch. Don't think of the mine as just a defensive or way of trapping an area. You can very much use the mine as an offensive, throwing it at your enemy and then exploding it. I exploded it a little bit too early there, but I'll give you another example. Let's do a little bit of damage to him, wait for him to come out, throw the mine, pop it. That actually works quite well against Farah, because if you aim upwards and put a little jump on it, you can actually get a lot of range behind it, and you can hit Farah quite easily in the air. Because you do have, as Junkrat, a lot of problems with enemies that are in the air or enemies that are above you. They can cause you some serious problems. Enemies that your best, well, enemies that are below you are your best sort of targets, because you can literally rain down your shots on them and do damage. Also, of course, you don't have to actually be able to see your enemy to do the damage. So, for example, let's see if we can try and get some shots here. Don't think they went quite far enough, but we know that there's enemies at the far end of here. There we go. So I didn't need to be able to see him. I knew roughly where he was, and I could pop some damage, some shots over and get some damage on him. Just need to get the range right on that one, and there we go, there's another one. So that's another advantage you have with Junkrat. Also, because you can trigger your concussion mine, you can effectively rocket jump with his concussion mine to give you height advantages, get you onto higher levels, and to clear distances that you wouldn't normally be able to jump. For example, let's say here. So you've got mobility options as well with Junkrat, which makes him quite fun to play. And then his ultimate, which is a Riptire. Effectively, it's a drivable tyre with an engine strapped to it, and it just steams off across the map. you steer it in the direction you want it to go, and then you press the button when you want it to detonate. Now the problem with it is that whilst it is in motion, the enemy can shoot it and they can destroy it before it's ready to detonate. So they can stop your ultimate from actually getting to its target. But let's say, for example, I'm over here, I'm in cover. We know where the enemy is at the far end. We'll riptire away. We can climb walls with it by holding the space bar down. And we can drop down, detonate, and kill our enemy. Now you can get some cracking shots with this on the capture point and on the payload. And that also makes it really good for taking out Torbjorn's turret. So Torbjorn's particularly vulnerable. Bastion as well. If you can sneak around behind Bastion with it, that is a big advantage, because he won't be able to see it coming and he probably won't shoot it. So that will that works to your advantage. Enemies you want to be watching out for though are ones which are going to be able to basically outmaneuver you. So Farah is a serious problem, because she's always got the height advantage and can easily get the height advantage over you. If she does get the height advantage, then you're going to struggle to hit her with your primary weapon. I've already said that you can use your mine to try and get hits on her like that, which can work out quite well, but generally speaking, you're going to get it a bit stuck with Farah. You're also going to have problems with fast-moving characters that can basically outrun and dodge you. So you might find yourself struggling with Tracer and I was going to say Reaper, but probably not so much Reaper. I mean, Reaper's going to try and get up close to you, which is going to make your primary weapon a little bit awkward to use, as you can damage yourself. Let me just see if I can give you an example. So you can quite easily damage yourself with your bombs. So if someone's coming in close to you and you try to use it, then you're likely going to suffer quite badly. So well, that's it really. That's Junkrat just briefly. Let's try and see what he plays like in a random game. So here we go. I do enjoy a good game of Junkrat, and we're on defence this time. So pretty much as we're on defence, I will just quite literally be spamming my primary weapon with the entire aim is just to do as much damage as possible without the enemy being able to retaliate. So we're just trying to shoot off shots, rebounds, dropping them off down areas like that where they can't see down. Farrow's over to my left on top, hits me with a rocket, which sets me up nicely for the rest of the guys to polish me off. It's quite funny from this angle, because you'll see me just come flying over, and there goes and gets up and finishes me off.
You won't get rid of me, that is.
So back begins the long walk to the payload. Oh dear, such a long walk. Been a long day as well today. So again, I'm starting with the spam. I need to pop myself down some traps. Where that disco ball came from, I do not know, since I was in the building at the time it hit me.
No one can hide from my sight.
But there's a Hanzo bouncing forwards. I'm going to try and get a kill on him. Probably won't necessarily achieve one. Roadhog's over there to the right along with somebody else. So again, just spamming shots off wherever I can. Chuck out the odd mine every now and then just to detonate it. And again, Roadhog's come back on the right. So we've got a Junkrat on the other enemy team as well. So that's something to watch out for.
Heroes never die.
Managed to get a nice little kill there. Again, just kind of spamming. Not really sure where the enemy is at this point. Just that they're around somewhere. Managed to get a nice kill though from it, so that's handy. Here we go with Junkrat's ultimate. Riptire. Just exploded straight in the face of Reaper there, just to slow him down since he killed one of our guys. It's a shame not to get more targets hit with it, but he was there, and I'd probably be his next target to be fair, since he would just come running down there a little bit defenceless whilst I'm driving the Riptire around. Ducking away behind the stall there, trying to survive Farah's ultimate. Managed to survive, have to deal with Junkrat. So we're waiting for the person that just bounced around the corner here to come back out. There we go. Roadhog straight into my trap and dead. But again, we're just spamming now in the general direction of the enemy. Dropping out the odd bomb here and there. Oh, bomb mine. Drop the trap down on the right because they seem to like coming down that right hand side, and the trap's a nice way to just slow them down. So here we go again, ultimate away. There's Reaper there on the left. And got him again. It's a waste of an ultimate, but it's funny sometimes. Then comes enemy Junkrat's tyre, but somebody blows it up, so not a big deal. Bastion right there is probably racking up the kills with Mercy healing and buffing him. So it looks like we're actually advancing on the enemy now, which is always nice. I managed to throw the mine up on the wall there, which is a completely useless place for it to be, and not where I meant it to go at all. I wanted it to go more through the hoop. Arch. I need to learn the difference between hoops and arches. Structures is there. So I got killed off by Junkrat. I wasn't on much health there. I was trying to run away from the Reaper. And Junkrat just really kills me by spamming shots, really.
30 seconds remaining.
It kind of looks like his mine killed me, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. So unfortunately the enemy gets their payload to the checkpoint, so they now get some extra time. I'm going to try and sort of come around the side and
No one can hide from
a bit to behind them. Now, I managed to get a couple of them by surprise here. Throw out a few shots, get damaged, but unfortunately I got killed. What I should have done was probably drop my trap or my mine. It was actually enemy Junkrat that got me again. I got out Junkratted by Junkrat. That's not good. Checking out the big door. That's the second payload point, I think. Yeah, second payload point. So away goes enemy Junkrat with his ultimates. Again, I'm just randomly firing off shots.
Heroes never die.
Where's he firing his ultimate again? So that's why I quickly checked there to see if they had more than one Junkrat. Because it's like, well, hold on a minute. How can they be firing off their ability that quickly? So enemy Junkrats manages to get some good hits on me with his spamming. And Reaper manages to come round behind me and gets a little bit of revenge for me dropping my ultimate on his face twice.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
So again, the long walk begins to head back to the payload. There's Reaper over there on the left again. We'll just try sending out a few shots before ducking down the left to see if we can catch him, or at least dissuade him from trying to come round behind. That actually sounded a bit like somebody already killed Reaper, so I can't find him right now. However, it does put me in a good place now to just spam the enemy. That goes the ultimate. Killed Zenyatta. Unfortunately, the only enemy around at the time. Everybody else was dead. So I dropped myself down to trap here and dropped myself down on mine. We're popping a few shots up top to try and take care of Reaper. Widowmaker. Struggle to hit Widowmaker with a direct hit because I'm terrible. But I managed to get rid of my traps, so that's all good. In comes Reinhardt, so it's worth dropping a few shots into his shield just to try and weaken it a bit. Managed to take out, I think that was Zenyatta again. Use the mine to do as much damage again as I can, and unfortunately he managed to get stun off. But I'm still alive, so dropping attacks as I can. Thought I was going to die there, so I'm now running away looking for help. And then I do get killed because their sniper manages to get a lucky shot. And that was a lucky shot. Unfortunately we don't get to see it because it's the end of the game, but yeah, very lucky shot. There we go, Farrah's got to play of the game. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video.